She has already written 2 best-selling books on autism. Jenny McCarthy is here to tell us about her latest book, Healing and Preventing Autism, A Complete Guide. Jenny McCarthy is here along with co-author Dr. Jerry Kartzinel. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just this very title is auspicious. It will anger some people. It will make people have fights on the subway this morning
I hope
after
so.
they hear this. Do you believe this to actually be true, that it can be healed and it can be prevented?
Without a doubt, I know that it can. I am witness to my own child being fully recovered from
How old is
autism.
Evan?
6 years old now.
Completely
lost his diagnosis.
You adopted a child,
That's correct.
and after vaccination, developed symptoms.
Absolutely. When we vaccinated him, for him, it was the mumps, measles, and rubella vaccine.
What did you do to say, I can help fix my kid?
Well, I did research, and the child had a lot of diarrhea. So I was wondering, well, I wonder if gluten, like celiac disease, is causing this diarrhea.
Right.
Remove gluten, which is that elastic, protein
Stuff
in
in
flours that
wheats
keeps
and
it together.
right.
And his diarrhea improved. I removed dairy, and all of a sudden I had a child who was sleeping through the night.
Right.
I started cod liver oil, and all of a sudden I had a child who was making eye contact again.
There are parents out there this morning who are sitting there looking at this saying, I've got a kid who's autistic, I've done all of this stuff, it's not working in my house. These people are nuts. No, you know that.
I do know.
that.
I've met definitely parents that said this has not worked. And I say to those people, you can't give up. The window is not closed. You have to constantly go back and see what the latest development is with autism treatment. And, for some children, as Dr. Jerry sees, they're just, they can't come out of it. But for some that can,
Right.
why would we stop the ones that can? Because it didn't work for another family.
How rigorous do you have to be if you're going to try and go down what some of the guidelines are in this book?
For women that want to get pregnant and that are worried about autism, that's why we did write about certain things you can do
Right.
as a woman preparing her body for pregnancy to help prevent autism.
Right. Tens and tens of thousands of families out there struggling with this, even as we speak. And I think there's got to be hope in here. And I think for people who are sitting there saying, we tried it, how do you say, I'm not trying to give you false hope?
I don't think there's anything, I don't think that exists, false hope. I think hope is hope. And if you're witnessing, like Jerry has for how many years we've been?
10 years, yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
He has seen recovery. He has witnessed children speaking for the first time at age 10.
Right.
So it's very real. Like I said, I can't tell everyone, it's not for everyone.
Right.
But for some, and isn't that enough?
I am so very happy that Evan is well.
Me too.
And thank you very, very much for coming in and chatting
Thank
with
you
us.
very
Thank you
much.
for having
Great
us.
to see you both. To read an excerpt from Jenny's book, go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com.